How goes it? And welcome to Lie Swatter, the massive true or false trivia game. We can accommodate a huge number of players in a game. Just trust us, we totally can. All right then, before we get started, don't forget, new players can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time. Let's go! You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from these fact categories. More hamsters are kept in pets in New Zealand than dogs and cats combined. Use your device to pick whether you think the fact is true or a lie. Prostitution was permitted in the first draft of the Bill of Rights. Over 95% of people in airplane crashes survive. Ralph Waldo Emerson invented the lawn chair. Avocado pits were used to hunt birds. A spa in Atlanta offers calming, soothing Coca-Cola baths. Sliced bread was banned in the U.S. during World War II. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round one. Here are your new fact categories. I've just been informed every giraffe has the exact same number of spots. There are no wild snakes in New Zealand. The Elton John song Tiny Dancer is about the Mardi Gras parade. The letter C is never used in the name of any number in the English language. Turkeys blush. Andy Warhol invented the beanbag chair. The original character limit for Twitter was 6. Here are your scores. For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is celebrity authors. Here are some facts about celebrity authors. Some are true, but some are lies. Kim Cattrall wrote a book called Satisfaction, The Art of the Female Orgasm. Smash Mouth wrote a cookbook. Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman co-wrote a comic book about apartheid. One of the guys in the Black Eyed Peas that isn't Will.i.am wrote a memoir. Jillian Michaels wrote a murder mystery that promoted weight loss. Marilyn Manson wrote a children's book called The Littlest Strawberry. George Lopez wrote a book on how to deal with death. Let's see the final scores. It's time for another game of Lie Swatter. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from the following fact categories. NASCAR and Harlequin teamed up to release NASCAR romance novels. Amelia Earhart was the aviation editor at Cosmopolitan. Henry Ford insisted his assembly line workers be provided beer during their shifts. A study found that counterfeit Rolexes keep better time than most authentic ones. Miley Cyrus has 3 kidneys. Mao Zedong offered 10 million Chinese women to Henry Kissinger. The Smiths broke up after Johnny Marr spit in Morrissey's mouth on stage in 1987. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1. Here are your new fact categories. Rubber Ducky by Ernie from Sesame Street reached 16 on the Billboard Hot 100. The French president can grant permission to marry dead loved ones. Jimmy Carter's statue outside his presidential library is made of peanuts. Nostradamus read books backwards. The creator of 2.5 Men wrote a CSI episode titled 2.5 Deaths. The Chesapeake Bay Foundation funded the movie Biodome. A company in Canada makes edible urinal cakes. Here are your scores. For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is Oscar winners. Do you know which of these movies really won Oscars and which ones we're just lying about? Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Citizen Kane. Taxi Driver. The Shining. Harry and the Hendersons. Norbit. Mrs. Doubtfire. Let's see the final scores.
Start of game activation is live and ready. We're set.
Cookie, we found your pants.
Well, hello! It's about time. Now, what should I do with this barrel?
Alright, so you want like a bead?
Does anyone know how to fix the copier? Also, I'm covered in blood.
Hey, checking. Microphone. Test
If we
one.
could silence all chewing on set, we are picking up some slight chewing. It sounds like a bubble gum.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and anybody know how long you have to cook a chupacabra? 4 players. Bring it. There are your screws to get you started. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
Team Sasquatch, a new drama on the Angst Network. He's mysterious, he's elusive, and he drives the girls wild. Like him. Mondays at 8.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. Hang on tight, we're in for a ride.
Get ready, time for question. One.
To begin with, not so smart Alec. What is Alec Baldwin most likely to scream at a dude with a camera who works as part of the paparazzi? F*** you, you f***ing paparazza! I'll f*** you in the evil paparazzo! Get f***ed with the paparazzi! Or I'll break your f***ing camera with my paparazzas! Time's running out! Player 1. What are you, f***ing stupid? Players 2 and 4. The singular term for paparazzi is paparazzo. And as a rule, paparazzi are borderline vile, but you still shouldn't f*** them in the f***ing That's just sinking to their level.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
How about Drake a leg? Oh my god, for a second there I thought I saw my ventriloquist dummy Billy O'Brien again. I've been having visions of him just showing up at the most inopportune times. Ah!
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me. It really is you.
It's always me, you dunny.
I was hoping you were just a mirage.
A mirage that we're not in a desert. Oh, speaking of which, where would you be if you saw me as a mirage in the Gobi Desert? Pakistan, Mongolia, Peru, or Mexico?
Time's a-wasting. Players 1 and 4. Players 2 and 3. Any last words? Too late. Next time, try this. Yes, the Gobi Desert is in China and Mongolia. Just don't sneak up on me anymore, Billy.
Okay, no trottling. Someday I'm gonna murder you.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Nothing, I didn't say anything.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Here we have shacking up. Where should a large shacko be worn on Shaq O'Neal? His extra-large ears, his big feet, his large head, or his massive hands? Hello? Player 4? Honest mistake. Players 1 and 2? Shackos are a military-style hat with a large feather in the front, often worn by marching band leaders. It would be the most ridiculous thing he's worn since Kazam. Here's a good one. Russian ladies looking for young men. And stop the train, it's a dis or dat. Player 1. You're behind at the moment, so this or dat has got your name on it. I am going to list off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's something that happens to Anna Karenina in Tolstoy's classic novel, Anna Karenina, or a Justin Timberlake song. If it's Anna Karenina, press the square button. If it's Justin Timberlake, press the circle button. The rest of you ought to pay attention. Try to pick an answer before player 1. If player 1 gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone else who got it right. Cool, let's do it. Adultery. Childbirth. Murder. Amnesia. Suicide. Future sex. Nothing else. Good, but not Justin Timberlake good. I keep meaning to reread Anna Karenina, but I've been waiting for a time when I really want to fall into a deep, deep depression. I call this one Woody or Wouldn't He? What would it mean if Woody Allen were an alleged pedorthist? He's been accused of touching shoes, he's been accused of touching grapes, he's been accused of touching bugs, or he's been accused of touching feces. Player 3, not much time left. Player 2. Players 1, 3, and 4. A pedorthist is a doctor or healthcare professional who focuses on feet, especially shoes and inserts that can help with pain relief. And look, I'm not saying he's a shoe doctor, and I'm not saying he's not a shoe doctor, but the one thing we can all agree on is that The Curse of the Jade Scorpion was a terrible movie. Let's say so long to round 1, and player 1 is winning. This could get interesting. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round 2. And I want to see some screwing. You're being too nice. Here's one for you. Pup all night. Considering their lifespans, which dog from the first Puppy Bowl would be the least likely to be alive to watch Puppy Bowl 11? That adorable poodle puppy, that adorable Great Dane puppy, that adorable Dachshund puppy, or that adorable pug puppy? Player 3, the time is now! As a general rule, the bigger the dog, the shorter the lifespan. So the Great Dane with a life expectancy of about 7 years is, probably not going to make it. Oh, we're going to get some angry posts on our Facebook page about this question, I can tell. But it's not my fault we live in a world where horrible things happen.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
It's time for Beautiful Millionaires Are Just So Relatable. Say the incredibly down-to-earth Jennifer Lawrence decides to go skydiving. If on her way down to Earth she reaches terminal velocity, what down-to-earth thing might you hear her say? Wowzer, I could not be going down to Earth any faster. Aw man, I'm going down to Earth slower every second. Lol, I broke the sound barrier on my way down to Earth. Or, cool beans, I'm actually now going away from Earth. Player 3, come on! Players 2, 3, and 4? No, but how adorable would it be if she said that? Player 1. A falling object or adorable movie star that has reached its terminal velocity will not speed up anymore on its descent before hitting the ground. It's falling as fast as it can. But even if she fell to her death, I bet Jennifer Lawrence would leave the most adorable crater.
Follow me down to the sea.
Up next, Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Closely associated with Miranda and Ariel. Okay, you got it, Player 4. Pick someone to screw. Goodness, Player 1, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to give me an answer. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Player 4, you screw like a high-class hooker. Why not pick up a few more bucks? Players 2 and 4, nice job, Einstein. Player 3, Miranda and Ariel are 2 of the larger moons of Uranus. And you can't have moons without Uranus. Hey, we were supposed to have a tuba there to accentuate the butt joke. Where's the tuba guy?
He was in a car accident on the way over, Cookie. He's dead.
Hey, trombone guy made it! Next, ay caramba! I'm a cold-blooded killer. Say Bart Simpson decides to start going around attacking authority figures with his slingshot. If it turns out like the story of David and Goliath, what might happen? Principal Skinner will die after getting shot in the forehead? Player 2, who gets the screw? You yanked out your screw, you got us all excited, and then you just sat there. Lame. Let's try to forget that ever happened. Player 4, book 'em, Chief. Players 1 and 3, David slays Goliath after slinging a stone into the middle of the giant's forehead. So that's how Principal Skinner might meet his untimely demise as well. But it really wouldn't be that much of a loss. Springfield is literally crawling with people who sound exactly like him. This one's called, I'm gonna need 2 oceans of calamine lotion stat. If the 80s hairband Poison were like poison ivy, what part of them would give people a rash? The fumes from their hairspray, the oil in their makeup, the silk on their rockin' clothes, or the ink in their tattoos? Player 3, where's that screw going? You can't just leave your screw hanging out in the breeze like that. We'll try not to let that ruin the rest of the game. Player 1. No, those just cause people to pass out. Players 2 and 4. Coming in contact with the oil on a poison ivy plant is what causes the skin to break out in a rash. So if the band Poison were similar, it would probably be best not to touch their oily makeup. In fact, it's probably best not to touch any part of the band Poison. You have no idea where they've been for the past 25 years. Welcome to the attack. When you see two clues that match, press the X button. 2,000 if you're right. But if you're wrong, you lose 2,000. And most importantly,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Climb time. What did these guys climb? Good luck. Player 1's got it! Player 1, you ate those other three for breakfast. Along with juice, toast, milk, and fruit, you end up with...
You don't know Jack!
I just showered, but I still smell kind of funky.
Did you remember to clean your entire body?
Well, I mean, I tried, but there are so many body parts to remember.
That's why you need the shower list.
The shower list?
A helpful list of all your body parts that need to be cleaned.
It's just a little piece of paper.
Yes, but it's waterproof.
So I can take it in the shower. Let's see. I washed that, I washed that, I washed that.